right around the time that we met, I was getting ready to go fight, and that was the first time I ever met Poirier, because Poirier was cornering a guy who was on the same card, and I just went straight
We're in
up.
Connecticut.
It was in Connecticut.
Oh, Saba,
Hamasi or Sabah Hamas
Saba.
something.
Yeah, he got a couple wins in a row. That
Yeah,
guy.
he's good, and Poirier was there the whole fight week, corner him and whatnot, and I just went straight up to him because I knew at this point I was probably going to leave Bellator. And I was probably going to hopefully sign with the UFC. My goal was I wanted to sign with the UFC. So I knew I was about to walk up to a guy that I was going to be in the same division for sure. I'm probably going to end up fighting him. But to me, the respect level for a guy like Poirier, or even anybody in the division, I respect you if you step inside the cage and you make your living doing what I do, doing what we do, because this is what was it. I understand the perils, the trials, the tribulations of this tough sport that we call our profession. But went up to him and we were talking a little bit, and I just I congratulated on his last win. He had just beaten Dan Hooker a couple weeks prior. Congratulated him on the fight of the year candidate that it was. It was a phenomenal fight. His heart, his determination, what he does outside the cage, the man that he is, the competitor that he is, the father that he is, and then also we kind of talked about the journey a little bit, where it's like, man, 30 something years old now, got a wife, got a kid, got it, doing what we're doing is much different than back in the day. I kind of brought up about how he was some young shaved head punk kid on that documentary. You saw his documentary along, and that was Dustin Poirier from back in the day. And he was in this documentary.
Just like this crazy, this insane thing coming out of the swamp.
Exactly. But it's so cool to see where people start and then where people end up, and watch people's maturation throughout the journey. And he would probably, if he was sitting here today, he would probably say, man, his career, I think, is a blueprint for a guy who started at a certain point, has ended up where he's at. He's at the top of the game, top of the division, top of the toughest division in the entire world, about to fight the biggest global superstar of mixed martial arts in Conor McGregor. He's in a phenomenal spot, but you don't just fall there by accident. You don't fall to the top of the mountain by coincidence. He had to build and climb and plod and tread towards that. And a lot of it comes with good things happen to good people, and it's not that people don't do the right things, it's that people don't do the right things for long enough. And he has put his time in, grown into a phenomenal man, father, husband, and he's going to be rewarded.
He's a good role model.
So it's cool just seeing the maturation process of us as fighters, a decade later.